Her eyes got so big on that finish. Just lost her composure a little bit.
This ball bouncing kindly to Sanchez, chips it across, Manaka scrambles over the line, unbelievable! North Carolina have the goal 2.5 minutes in!
Swing and a miss on the first chance. This one she makes no mistake with. A very unselfish play from Ashley Sanchez to just lob it over to Manaka, team leading scorer. She doesn't put a lot on it, just gets right under Silkowitz. You can hear a pin drop in the stadium right now, Mike. The fans here are stunned. You know, it was a mistake sending them on to California.
Long ball forward, Speck chasing it down. Speck got there first. Manaka! With the season on the line, Manaka, the assassin that North Carolina has been waiting for.
An absolute dream start for North Carolina. Here you see Riley Jackson play a great ball over the top to Mare Speck, and a beautiful left foot one time spots Manaka there. A perfect run in between the center backs. A deft touch right in the corner of the goal. Great goal, great counterattack football from North Carolina. And that's 2 daggers to start this game for Bay FC. Courage just will not go away, Mike.
Lanson, the return, got back on side. Offers the service, Hawking! It's in! Penelope Hawking pulls one back for Bay right before halftime!
Created from Taylor Huff's effort, gives them a chance. What a delivery from Melanson. Hawking does well to square her shoulders up. I think Casey Murphy should have done better there. Just did not have her feet set for the header. Marking poor. Worst case scenario for North Carolina Courage that thought this was one of the simpler first halves of their season.
Who will be there? Where will we be? Many questions. Manaka charging forward. Manaka cuts, clips, Lucy, header, Shinomi scores! Tic-tac-toe from the Courage, and with their 3rd goal, they secured the 3 points.
Some happy faces there on the North Carolina bench. Really, really good stuff from Manaka. Pulls it for Tyler Lucy, who knows that she's not gonna get enough on that header on goal herself. So does the right decision, makes the right decision to just play it across the face of the goal there for Shinomi with the one-touch finish. Very, very good play from North Carolina Courage.
Let's go down to Brittany. What's the feeling in North Carolina's bench area now?
Gosh, we've seen and felt all different types of feelings over the course of a game.
Danger here, picked up by Manaka! That is a hat trick! Their season hanging in the balance. Who else but Manaka to step up to the plate and deliver a hat trick performance on the road?
Just an errant back pass, just not enough pace on it. Silkowitz wasn't expecting it, then she comes late, loses her footing. Manaka probably could have had 5 or 6 tonight, but she'll take 3 so far. Hugely talented player.
So if she pulls this off, would have been absolutely stunning.
Here's Darlene, the cross, and it goes! McCammon has scored and Seattle leads. Her first NWSL goal.
What a time to get your first goal, and this is just very well done. Great positioning from Maddie Darlene, just playing for that ball in the back post. turn Johnny Thompson. Great ball, great weight. I love that Ansley McCannon was the one who served the ball in, and she gets herself back into the box, into a goal-scoring position. Well done, beautiful goal. Beautiful one to be your first.
Calmness on the ball from Meza. Oh, Darlene.
Oh, Lord.
Pocket picked. It's Monahan with speed. Darlene has speed too, catching up to her. Monahan cutting, shooting. Oh! Monahan! Wow! 1-1. Spectacular from Paige Monahan from start to that finish.
Has found her confidence. This ball's played back. Well done by Sam Meza. Nothing is suspicious here until Maddie Darlene just has played such a perfect game to have that mess up. And then Paige Monahan just takes the opportunity, cuts it back, puts it on her left foot. And that is not an easy finish, ladies and gentlemen. That is very difficult to do with her weak foot across the net, across Claudia Dickey, who has the most saves in the NWSL currently. Well done from Paige Monahan. Wow.
Huerta stepping in, and Huerta makes it 2-1.
Mercado, and then Sofia Huerta. What a beautiful PK. I mean, absolutely textbook, perfect placement, perfect height. Mandy McGlynn guesses right, but just cannot get there. He can just...
2 in the wall for Orlando to deny any shooting chance. Here's Wiesner lifting it at pace, and the header is in! Paige Mateer will claim it. Washington Spirit find the breakthrough.
It's always all about the service, good speed, good bend on this ball from Wiesner, but it's all about the movement. So good from Mateer. This is the last second, a little change of pace to get in front of Abello, get there first, and just down past Morehouse. Nothing that she can do. Sees it at the last second. It's already in the back of the net. What a header that is. Maybe actually an own goal from Abello.
Yeah.
It looked like Mateer actually had gotten in front of her, but it does start with Mateer's run just to offset her. Yeah, there's the reaction from Abello.
Now a chance for Ovaya to put a dangerous cross in. She's put quite a few in towards that back post. A few Orlando players waiting to make that run. Lifted in. McCutcheon went for the header. Now a chance to control and strike. Oh, what a goal! And it's Abello making amends for the own goal down the other end. That is a fantastic strike from Carrie Abello.
After conceding, finding the back of the net, starts with the service. It's difficult to defend if you're the Washington Spirit, and they're just a little bit slow to get the pressure on Abello, but that first touch is superb from Abello. Just takes it wonderfully, gets herself set right there, and then can come on to it, gets all of it. You see the bend, you see the dip, top corner. What a finish that is. And what a response from the Orlando Pride to silence this crowd at Audi Field.
Stunning strike there from Carrie Abello. A step forward there, and we'll slip in behind. Mateer slid across, and the flick on from Cantore. That is magnificent. Oh, so cheeky on the near post from Sofia Cantore. Washington back in front.
For Orlando defensively, no one actually commits themselves to step up, gain a little bit more territory once it is played back, and it allows for Washington to continue to push forward. Mateer's been excellent in this first half, just puts her body on the line to keep that one in, but then look at this class finish from Cantore. Knows exactly where the goal is, behind the back, and Morehouse just sees it late, last second, can't get down in time, but that is so class. We saw her do it throughout the Euros this summer, then again here with the Washington Spirit since she's joined. That is such an important goal, beautiful goal. And Julie Doyle will slot into that left back position for Abello.
And already going the other way here, Orlando through Marta coming inside, neat chops, here's Marta, and it comes across and it goes in! It's an own goal But Marta, the inspiration, straight off the bench. Less than a minute into this second half, already creating the danger for a goal. It's 2-2.
Way you want to start this game if you're the second half, if you're the Orlando Pride, just chopping, moving, finding her little moment to be able to get this shot off, not even on her preferred left foot, takes it with her right, but keeps it low and then gets that little deflection. Narumi's trying to track back for the Washington Spirit to affect the play just a bit, but right there, that little separation touch to get her past Wiesner and just rifle that one across, and then ends up past Kingsbury. What a finish that is, and what an impact from Marta straight away in the second half.
Here is Marta with the step and the keeper the wrong way. Just sliding it into that corner. And for the first time this afternoon, Orlando lead in this crucial match in the run into the season.
In that position to bring her down, but then no other player that you would want in this moment to step up in a must-win game than Marta herself. The best to ever do it. Doesn't even hit it cleanly, but doesn't matter one bit because Kingsbury goes one way, Marta goes the other way, just tucks it in for the first lead in this game.
Into the game for Dudinha and Cooper as Ryan takes off. The cross in front, putting a miss. Garris, goal! Houston leads.
We're all stunned, JP, but it's Ryan Garris who gets, that's the bottom of your screen, but look at Yasmin Ryan on the ball just down the side of Kansas City. Punta Gam's in a scoring position. Lola Bonta doesn't get pressure on Punta Gam, doesn't get into a position where she's faced up the field, goes across frame and skirts somehow to Ryan Garris, who's in a goal-scoring position, framing the goal, uses the inside of her foot, goes back across the grain against Haley Mace, who's trying to get back onto the goal line to clear this off past Ladena. And Ryan Garris making an immediate impact.
For Angel, this is only her third start in the NWSL. Having to deal with Delphine Cascarino, that might be a handful. Malum, Dudinha. Makes a move, Dudinha shoots, Nair, tapped in, Cascarino!
When you can get Dudinha over on the far side, tuned into a 1v1, player of the ball, and just let her cook here against Malum, patient, but look at the players in the box. The awareness of Cascarino to get behind her defender, behind the weak side, knowing that if the ball pops up, she would be well ready to put it in the back of the net. And Alyssa Nair doesn't do enough with this, just punches it straight into the danger zone, and Cascarino outside of the right foot. Thank you very much. Puts it in. Exactly the start that San Diego needed at this one at home. Makes sense.
This San Diego team, not often are they in such a high press. They'll fluctuate in and out of it, but right now, understanding that setting the tone, scoring the first goal, scoring the second goal is crucial. Lundqvist off of stop, and it drops in! Another goal for San Diego! It's unfortunate for Chicago.
Are playing like it. They are here on the right side where they oftentimes create so many combinations. It's a first-time ball from Lundqvist, and there is a weakness in this Chicago team when they're running back towards their goal. They do things like that, stab at it, try to deflect it, and sometimes the luck is back on your side. I think that started last week for this San Diego team, and they make it 2 for 2, 2 own goals in 2 different games, but it's the aggressiveness in transition to get forward, to play and get San Diego into a little bit more of a lower or mid-block.
Dudinha, again, 1v1 with Malum, gets some help there from Schlegel. Monica, 3 defenders surround for the Stars. Dudinha still has it, and she finishes! The Brazilian, relentless!
She gets the assist early on, and she has teed up Taylor Malum a couple of times now, and that's the ball that she wants, that cut back across the face of Malum, and then she just scraps, fights finds a way in that to get your hips back around, and the shot on frame, far post, picture perfect finish. Nair can't see it till too late. And this young 20-year-old Brazilian, her third goal, second in 2 games. Yeah, take a bow.
Oh, listen. Dali Lundqvist standing over the ball. It will be Kenza Dali off her right foot. McNabb heads it down and scores! Kristen McNabb, the center back. 4 goals for San Diego.
Attacking threats on set pieces for San Diego. Free, by herself, far post. And Dali says here, take this little dime, put it in the back of the net, heads it down into the ground. Perfect technique, so it's hard for Nair to get anything on it. When we asked Jonas Eidevall about Kristen McNabb, he said she's also one of our best threats on set pieces. Consistent, the right place at the right time.
Lundqvist. Tascarino. Lundqvist, Ascanio shoots. It hit Hendrich in the hand. Dudinha finishes. Her second goal of the night, and it is 5 goals now for San Diego.
The number, look at all the Chicago players. One pass, a little give and go, back to Ascanio. And then here, it's Corley who keeps herself onside, and Dudinha is ready. Aware, hits it back off a Staub, and it's gonna be a second own goal. The second one off a Staub in this game, but all created by San Diego. And their work rate, their movement off the ball, their patience.
Angel. Schlegel. Franklin blazing in. B. Franklin scores. Chicago has 1. And for Franklin, that's her 3rd goal this year. Well, it's all been Ali Schlegel.
Twice as much in these last 10 minutes than she had all game long. And here she checks to the ball. No-look pass to Franklin in that seam, and Franklin just outworks Kennedy. Kennedy lets go for a second and doesn't expect Franklin to go for this. She's trying to shield it away so Sheridan can come get the ball. And that's excellent from Ali Schlegel. I love that no-look pass. Assist of the week, probably. Finding that seam.
Dudinha.
Oh, leave it.
Leon. Roby was calling for it, back to Kenza Dali. Rips a shot, Dali! Yes! Six goals for San Diego.
We'll be in the postseason this year. Yeah, wave after wave after wave of attack from San Diego. And here it's great combination. Fusco finds Dudinha here on the near side. And then Leon, I think, realizes she should have let the ball go. Roby is open, but the patience, the poise, the personality from Kenza Dali. Got 1 goal taken away. This gets deflected. So it's hard for Nair to readjust because she thinks it's going far post. But you see it get clipped right there off the shin of the defenders.
Well, they try to force that pass. Howell with a pick. Hasbo for Shaw. Howell fires in off the post and in. Gotham leads. Fourth goal of the year for Jalen Howell.
This is a wonderful goal from so many angles. It was the build-up sequence that built into this moment that allowed Jalen Howell to get higher up the pitch. They overload in central positions, can't clear their lines, fall so kindly to Jalen Howell, who's there intentionally to sustain attacks and allow Gotham to continue to maintain territory, takes a separating touch and hits this one with so much conviction. Great.
Defied their history and their
been on the outside looking in year over year, but Bevianez had to get creative, unconventional, and really maximize the skill sets that she had available to her, and that's why they're in this position.
Here's Emma Sears wide right versus Carter in line, cutting it back nicely. The pickup there from Sonis. 1-1.
Well, this is what
anybody else did.
This is what you get with Emma Sears, the vertical direct running. She wants the ball in front of her. She can run onto it. She takes a glance across to see how many attackers she has inside the box, and it's Janine Sonis making that late run out of the fullback position. Tons of time and space on the back post. Decides to go on one touch, and it's Jalen Howe that's trying to get in a position to clear this one off the line, and unfortunately gets in the way of Shelby Hogan. Flourished under Juan Carlos Amoros's management.
Bouncing ball to Weber, and Weber scores! Racing Louisville lead! In the 66th minute.
It's Fisher, fantastic term, trying to outmuscle Hasbo to keep possession, and it's Malay into Weber. Jess Carter doesn't deal with it well, and Weber just hanging out on the blind side of Jess Carter there. Takes full advantage of this mistake and punishes Gotham to maximum effect. One touch sliding, pokes it past Shelby Hogan, gives Racing Louisville the lead here on the road, 2-1.
22 yards away, it's Sean Lavelle, it's Lavelle! Oh! It's 2 apiece!
This is a goal that deserves points in any game. It is that good. Roosevelt steps up on her favorite left foot, hits it perfectly, picture perfect bend pace to go over top of the wall and underneath the crossbar to beat Jordan Bloomer.
Yeah, thank you, Merritt. It's kind of what we've come to expect in the short time that we've been able to interact with Alex Strauss and Angel City. He took over in June, has made quite a few changes tactically, personnel. Moultrie with the shot, oh my! Olivia Moultrie with a rocket for the Thorns, giving Portland the lead.
Because see Angel City kind of regrouping there. Look at this. Nice little touch, lovely little manipulation of the ball. She has no right to score from there. And she shifts it left to right. It's a great strike. I don't think Anderson's got any chance here. Maybe her footwork, she could have maybe moved back on her line a little bit earlier. But Olivia Moultrie takes one look and lets it go. Such a great strike from the 20-year-old.
7th goal of the season for Moultrie. She had the record, had her 14th goal as a teenager 3 days before she turned 20 years old. We were on the call for that match. It was another gorgeous strike in that game. Moultrie in the corner, good for 2, and Portland is now up 2 over Angel City.
Brilliant penalty, brilliant composure from Olivia Moultrie. Steps up and just slots it in the back of the net, and the referee's given it, and it is what it is, but I just don't think it is a pen. And Olivia Moultrie steps up, puts it in the back of the net. And I think the responsibility this year is not just on Sam Coffey.